What if I told you the people who actually live in Las Vegas are quietly warning tourists to stay away from some of the most popular spots on the Strip? Not because they hate visitors, but because they've seen too many people get ripped off, frustrated, or lose hours of their vacation in places designed to drain wallets, not create memories. These are the hotspots locals warn their own friends and family about. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why ignoring these warnings in 2026 could cost you more than just money. Number 10. Any Strip hotel that hides mandatory fees until checkout. Let's start with the warning locals shout the loudest. You find what looks like a great deal, maybe $150 a night on the Strip. You book it, you pack your bags, and then you check out. That's when the real number hits you. Resort fees ranging from $40 to $60 per night suddenly appear on your bill, and that's before tax. Nearly 90% of recent survey respondents now say Las Vegas has become too expensive, and a huge part of that frustration comes from this exact moment. Tourists feel blindsided, they feel tricked, and they leave angry. Even though federal regulators now require hotels to disclose full pricing up front, many properties still bury these fees in ways that catch guests off guard. Locals say this is the single fastest way to ruin someone's entire trip. The math just doesn't add up. You thought you were getting a bargain. Instead, you're paying double. Repeat visitors are walking away. First-timers are leaving one-star reviews. And properties still doing this are watching their reputations collapse in real time. If you want your Vegas trip to feel like a vacation instead of a scam, check the final checkout price before you ever hand over your credit card. Some resorts have started eliminating these fees entirely to win back frustrated travelers. Properties like Resorts World even waived resort fees through late summer. The tide is turning, but only for hotels willing to adapt. And once tourists realize how easy it is to overpay after dark, the next mistake becomes almost inevitable. Number 9. Strip nightclubs without guest list access. The music is loud, the lights are flashing, and the line outside wraps around the block. It looks like the party of a lifetime. But if you walk up to a major Strip nightclub without a guest list or table reservation, be prepared for sticker shock. Cover charges can hit $100 per person on a busy night. And once you're inside, expect to pay $18 to $20 for a single cocktail. Locals almost never do this. They know that guest lists exist for nearly every major club and are completely free to sign up for online. Groups with an even ratio of men and women often get in with no cover at all. But tourists who don't know the system end up standing in long lines only to pay premium prices for a packed room where they can barely move. The experience rarely matches the cost. You're paying for the name, not the night. And unless you're willing to drop serious money on bottle service, you'll spend most of your time fighting for space. Ask any local, and they'll tell you the same thing. Either get on the list or skip the club entirely. Save your money for something you'll actually enjoy. The smartest move is signing up online days before your trip. Most major venues let you add your name with just a phone number. Ladies typically get free entry, and guys with balanced groups avoid the brutal door prices entirely. But if overpriced nightlife sounds frustrating, wait until you see what's happening in some of the gift shops. Number 8. Low-end Strip souvenir shops. You're walking back to your hotel after a long day. You spot a flashy storefront packed with Vegas magnets, shot glasses, and t-shirts that say "What happens in Vegas." Seems harmless. But locals will tell you these shops are designed for one thing: impulse purchases you'll regret by the time you reach your room. Markups inside hotel gift shops can hit 200 to 300%. That $10 keychain, you'll find the exact same one for $3 at a store just a few blocks away. And that novelty shirt that seemed funny after a few drinks, it'll probably fall apart after one wash. The quality is low, the prices are high, and the pressure to buy something, anything, is constant. These stores rely on tourists who don't want to walk far or compare prices. They know you're tired, they know you're distracted, and they know you probably won't come back to complain. Locals avoid these spots entirely. They shop at places like ABC stores or off-strip locations where the same souvenirs cost a fraction of the price. If you want something to remember your trip, take your time and shop smart. Fremont Street vendors and downtown gift shops consistently offer better quality at lower prices. Some visitors even wait until the airport to grab last-minute gifts, which still beats the inflated casino lobby rates. because the next trap on our list won't just cost you money, it'll cost you your entire night. Number 7, rideshare pickup zones on weekend nights. It's 1 in the morning. The club just closed. You open your app expecting a quick ride back to your hotel. Instead, you see a 20-minute wait and a fare that's tripled. Welcome to weekend rideshare chaos on the Strip. During major events, surge pricing can spike fares by 200 to 500%. Locals have seen simple trips balloon from $20 to over $70. And even if you're willing to pay, drivers cancel constantly because they're cherry-picking rides in high-demand areas. The designated pickup zones become a mess of confused tourists, honking cars, and app glitches. You're standing in the heat or the cold, watching your estimated arrival time climb higher and higher. Some visitors have reported waiting over 30 minutes just to get matched with a driver. Locals have learned to avoid this entirely. They walk to quieter side streets, take the monorail, or simply plan their nights around not needing a ride during peak hours. If you're going out on a Friday or Saturday, budget extra time and extra money. Or better yet, don't rely on ride shares at all. The Deuce Bus runs 24 hours along the entire Strip for just a few dollars. Free trams connect several major resorts, and walking a few blocks away from the chaos often cuts your wait time in half. And after fighting traffic and surge pricing, the food trap hits even harder. Number 6. Mid-strip budget buffets. For decades, the Vegas buffet was legendary. Endless crab legs, towering dessert stations, and prices so low they felt like a steal. That version of Vegas is gone. Today, mid-tier buffets on the Strip charge $35 to $50 per person for food that locals describe as cafeteria quality at best. Reviews are brutal. Limited variety, cold dishes, long lines. And at some properties, half the stations are closed entirely. One popular buffet now averages just 2 stars on major review sites. Visitors complain that the prices climbed, but the quality collapsed. What used to be a must-do experience is now a skip at all costs, according to longtime residents. The problem is expectation versus reality. Tourists arrive hoping for the Vegas buffet they saw in movies. Instead, they get reheated trays and disappointed looks. If you want a real buffet experience, locals say you need to go off-strip. Properties away from the tourist corridor still offer solid value. But those Central Strip budget buffets, they're riding on reputation alone. And that reputation is fading fast. Places like the M Resort or Red Rock Casino deliver far better quality at similar prices. Many locals swear by Sunday brunch spots that include unlimited mimosas. The real Vegas buffet experience still exists. You just won't find it where tourists stumble first. But wasted money on bad food is nothing compared to the trap that eats your entire vacation day. Number 5. Timeshare presentation booths. You're walking near the Miracle Mile or through a casino lobby when someone offers you free show tickets, a free meal, or even a free cruise. All you have to do is attend a quick 90-minute presentation. Locals say this is one of the oldest and most exhausting traps in Las Vegas. That 90 minutes almost never stays 90 minutes. Visitors report being held for 3 hours or more. The sales tactics are relentless. They rotate you through multiple salespeople. Each one pushes harder than the last. And even when you say no, they keep dropping the price hoping you'll crack. By the time you finally escape, half your day is gone. You're mentally drained. And those free tickets suddenly don't feel so free. Some tourists describe the experience as genuinely stressful. Others say they almost missed weddings, flights, and planned activities because the presentation ran so long. Locals never take these offers. They know the trade-off isn't worth it. If someone on the Strip offers you something for free, the real cost is your time and your patience. The offers sound generous: free dinners, discounted tours, cash bonuses just for showing up. But every minute in that conference room is stolen from your actual vacation. Locals say no amount of free perks replaces exploring Vegas on your own schedule. At least with timeshares, you eventually escape. The next trap charges you first and disappoints you anyway. Number 4. Paid pool party guest lists. Vegas pool parties are iconic. World-class DJs, beautiful cabanas, and endless summer vibes. But locals warn that many of these events quietly oversell capacity. You pay for your ticket online, show up at the door, and find yourself standing in a line that doesn't move. The sun is blazing. The wait stretches past an hour, and by the time you finally get in, the best spots are gone and the headline DJ is almost done. Some visitors report being rushed out early or pressured into buying expensive upgrades they didn't plan for. The problem is demand. These venues want packed crowds, but packed crowds mean packed lines, packed pools, and a packed experience that rarely matches the marketing photos. Locals who attend pool parties know the tricks. They arrive before the doors open. They skip the big headliner days. And they never assume a ticket guarantees a smooth entry. If you're planning a pool party, budget extra time and temper your expectations. The vibe is real, but so is the chaos. Getting there 30 minutes before doors open is the difference between a daybed and standing room only. Weekday events tend to be far less chaotic with shorter lines. Free guest lists still exist for many venues if you sign up early online. And speaking of chaotic crowds, the next spot on our list surprises almost everyone. Number 3. Strip CVS and Walgreens at night. It sounds harmless. You need a bottle of water, some snacks, maybe some medicine. There's a CVS or Walgreens right on the strip. Quick stop, right? Not exactly. After dark, these stores become magnets for chaotic crowds, long checkout lines, and uncomfortable encounters. Locals describe late-night visits as unpredictable at best. Shoplifting incidents, intoxicated patrons, and aggressive panhandlers outside the doors have all been reported. Prices inside are also marked up significantly compared to locations just a few miles away. The convenience factor disappears when you're waiting 15 minutes to buy a pack of gum. For locals, the solution is simple. Stock up before you arrive. Grab supplies at a grocery store off-strip or order delivery to your hotel. Those late-night strip pharmacy runs might seem easy, but they rarely are. Save yourself the hassle and plan ahead. Many visitors now use delivery apps to get snacks and essentials brought directly to their room. A quick grocery stop on your way from the airport saves you dozens of dollars and hours of frustration. The goal is avoiding these stores once the sun goes down. But if a chaotic drugstore run sounds frustrating, the next trap is designed to drain your wallet under the guise of convenience. Number 2. Ultra-luxury hotel food courts. You're staying at one of the nicest resorts on the Strip. You're hungry, but don't want a full sit-down dinner. So you head to the hotel food court expecting quick, casual, reasonably priced options. Instead, you find $20 to $50 for a single meal. Locals say these food courts are engineered for one thing: convenience spending. You're tired. You're already inside. You don't want to walk, and leaving the property feels like a hassle. So you pay whatever they're charging. The quality rarely matches the price. You're getting the same fast casual food you could find anywhere, but with a massive markup because of the location. Some visitors report paying $30 for a coffee and a bagel. Others have seen $26 charged for a single bottle of water from the minibar. It all adds up fast. Locals know that stepping just a few blocks off the Strip opens up dozens of better options at half the price. But tourists often don't realize how much they're overpaying until they check their credit card statement days later. If you want to eat well without bleeding money, leave the hotel. Your wallet will thank you. A 10-minute walk in almost any direction leads to local favorites with real portions. Many casinos off the main corridor still offer affordable dining with quality that puts Strip food courts to shame. But all of that frustration pales in comparison to the number one hotspot locals want you to avoid. Number 1. The Center Strip Photo Zones. This is the warning locals repeat more than any other. Those crowded pedestrian bridges and busy sidewalks near the heart of the Strip are home to costumed performers, fake monks, and aggressive photo hustlers. They look friendly at first. A showgirl poses next to you. A superhero waves for a picture. A man in monk robes offers you a bracelet and a blessing. But the moment that photo is taken, the tone changes. Suddenly, they're demanding $20, $40, even $50 per person. If you hesitate, they get louder. If you try to walk away, they follow. Tourists describe feeling trapped, embarrassed, and bullied into paying for photos they never agreed to. The fake monks are especially persistent. Real Buddhist monks don't handle money or solicit donations on the street. These are scammers, dressed in robes bought online for $40, handing out bracelets that cost $2 a piece, and they won't let you leave without a fight. Locals avoid these areas entirely during peak hours. They tell friends visiting town to never accept anything handed to them by a stranger. Because in Vegas, nothing on the street is ever truly free. And if you want to keep your vacation stress-free, stay far away from these center strip photo zones. The rule is simple. If someone approaches you with a free gift, keep walking. If they put something in your hand, give it back immediately. The hotels offer plenty of free photo opportunities with iconic backdrops that won't cost you a dime or a confrontation. Las Vegas still has magic, but it's buried under a mountain of traps designed to squeeze every last dollar from visitors who don't know any better. Now you know what locals know. The question is, will you listen? What's the worst Vegas trap you've fallen into? Drop it in the comments. And if this video helped you, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss our next video.